Hello guys, Perfish here. Today I'll be showing you guys a brand of toy car that people just seem to forget over time. So this is Nano Speed. So what are Nano Speed? They are really small sized toy cars, and they're made out of plastic, have great details, and are pullback. And they actually go pretty fast. So since my channel mainly does Hot Wheels review, let me show you guys a size comparison to a regular Hot Wheels car. So this is a Hot Wheels Hollowback. So you can see the Nano Speed is pretty much a little bit bigger than the size of the wheel of the Hot Wheels car. So for further comparison, this is a Hot Wheels Mustang. You can see there, it's just about the same size, just a little bit bigger than the wheel of a Hot Wheels car. So I have plenty of these Nano Speeds. This is just one of them. So hold on, I got a box full of them. So this is pretty much my collection. I'm gonna go through them individually. So they each do have names. In fact, there is a poster here. Yeah, I got this early poster. So this contains every single series that they got. Every single segment, I mean, that they got in the Series 1, Nano V8, Nano Utility, Nano Supercars, Nano Rods, and Nano Off-Road. So, yeah. These Nano vehicles, actually, they do get a lot of recolors. They did get over time until the brand stopped selling. So this is Fraser in green. You can see they're really nice because they got headlights and taillights, and good decoration too. This is the double comma that came exclusive with the Nano Speed launcher set over here that I got, that I'll show you guys later. This is Pomona. That looks like some sort of a Dodge Charger. And, yeah, by the way, guys, Nano Speed do have licensed cars. I will get to that aspect pretty soon. So this is the, Hopper, which is like a bus. I mean, do you see these details? They're they're really nice. You can really see that they're well painted. The quality is really nice. And, yeah. So every single one of these cars on the base, it's written the segment that it's part of. As you can see here, UT for utility, 5 for the car number 5 of the series. The front wheels are hard plastic, but the rear wheels are rubber, since they are pullback after all. And then I got this Bone Torque in white. It's like a muscle car. Pretty sweet. And then I have the Hot Wheels Impulse. And then, as I mentioned earlier about the recolors, I do have a gray version of the Impulse. Like, don't even ask me how I remember these names. I do believe these came back in 2012. But yeah, I think they lasted a few years until the brand died. And then I got these Nano Speed Merc 5. I got one in blue, one in red. So yeah, they're pretty much reverse colors. Sometimes Hot Wheels also does these reverse colors, but the blue one has taillights. As for the red one, they just kept it red for the back. Also, another difference is that the front for the red one has a black grille. This one just has a white line. So, I also have these Nano Speeds concept vehicles. So what they pretty much are, actually, yeah, I got a Merc 5 here earlier. You can see these rims over here on this one is actually different. And this car doesn't seem very finished. As you can see here, I think there's a clear coat on the plastic, while this one shines a lot less. That's because this one is actually a concept vehicle. It was never, it's like a, how do I say this? Yeah, so they were making these Nano Speeds and then they stopped production. And, yeah. So this is a really rare version that was never released to the public. But I'm not sure if it's a concept or not, since it was already released. Perhaps, maybe they wanted a wheel change, but I'm not sure. And I got this is the Ensenada off-road vehicle. Great details, yet again. So I'm just gonna start going by them a lot quicker now, since you guys already get the general idea. This is Trash Talker, I think that's what it's called, not sure. And then this is Ludo, with his second color, right here. In orange and yellow. My personal favorite is definitely the orange one, since it's got a lot more racing stripes and stuff. And then, as I mentioned earlier, there were some licensed Nano speeds with, well, real models, of course. So let me show you some examples. So this is the Nano, part of the Nano Muscle Car series. We got the Ford F-150 SVT Raptor and a Ford Mustang. So these ones are the one where I really liked. They started doing these licensed vehicle until then the company just, the company suddenly shut down, well, the company Speedmaster suddenly shut down Nano Speed while they were making these muscle cars, these licensed vehicles. I mean, it's a real shame that that Nano Speed died, because if they didn't die so soon, we would have gotten a lot of licensed models that are pretty nice, actually. I mean, the details on them are nice. I would rather get these over Hot Wheels, just because I like small cars. But yeah, anyways, this Raptor has headlights, the grille details, and all that. And if you're looking for retail price, I do believe back in 2012, they were selling in 2 packs for $5, or 4 packs for probably $10. I'm not sure. So there were also these NASCAR series. Unfortunately, I don't have the packaging anymore for any of these, but yeah. So NASCAR, there were many NASCARs. I only have a few. As you can see, this is the Mountain Dew one. This is the National Guard SS. And then this is the Amp Energy one, which the decals have been not slightly misaligned, but very misaligned. Let me try to focus here. I think this camera that I'm using, the iPad's camera, is actually dying. I'm gonna have to get a new one pretty soon, because I don't know about you guys, but this video quality just seems pretty bad in general. So next up, I got this fire truck, part of the utility series, hosed. It's pretty nice. I like the details and stuff. This is Oversteer, which is pretty much a Porsche. Orange one and a white one. And then I got the Pomona, which is, this one came exclusive with the triple loop stun set over here. And the orange one was a regular release. I personally like the red one better, because I like the red over orange, but yeah. And then this, hold on. These two cars right here, they were my first Nano Speeds ever. This is Double Comma, this is PCH. So yeah, that was back in, I think 2012 when I first saw them in Walmart. So yeah, these are pretty damaged, pretty bad condition, but yeah, they're the first releases of Nano Speeds. And then for the Nano Rod series, I do have the Rust Bucket. It's like a muscle car, but like rusty, I guess. But not really, because they can't really simulate rust that well. And then I got this car, I think this is called Wrencher. This is a hot rod, as we can probably tell. And then I got this muscle car. This is the DV8. I think this is part of the V8 series. Looks like a Corvette or a Viper, mix of them both, you know. And then I do have two police cars. I'm not sure, but I think their names might be Cruiser. Yet again, great details. You know, it's really nice to see some companies that made small toy cars with really nice details. This is our Royo. Sort of looks like some sort of, I don't know, like a Jeep. And then I got this car right here. I think it's, yeah, the name is Road Rage. Sort of looks like an Infinity. Yet again, headlight and taillight details, very nice. This is another PCH I got, because one of these PCHs have a broken engine, so I had to buy another one to replace it. This is Bone Torque. I do believe this one came exclusive with a loop set over here. And then I got this Nano Speed Condor. If I can actually focus. Yeah, I don't think my camera focuses any more than that. Anyways, I got this. This is, yeah, this name is C Grade. It's like a van. This one's written, hold on, let me check. Yeah, this one's written Fans as Pho. So if you don't know what this means, in Vietnamese, pho, or pho, actually, it's a food. It's a meal with noodles and soup. I'm part Vietnamese. Oh, I'm not part Vietnamese myself. I just know Vietnamese culture. But yeah. This, I forgot what this name is. But yeah. It's written Parking Enforcement. Part of the Nano Utility Series. The taillights are sort of messed up, but I mean, I'm fine with it. And then finally, I got this one. This is the Ensenada. Just like earlier, as you might have recognized, there was a white one. There is also a sand-colored one, but I didn't get that one in time. I was broke at the time, you know, so I couldn't buy all the nano speeds in time. So yeah. So those are the regular ones. And recently on eBay, I found these very special nano speed cars. So these are limited production runs. These guys were produced right before Nanospeed died. But here's the thing, they were never sold to public. Some of these cars were never ever seen before in the packaging or public. They were just made in the factory, but they were never actually released. Which explains why some of them have these weirder wheels and unfinished paint, just like this Merc 5 that I showed earlier. So yeah, I bought a lot of 10 for $20 on eBay. And yeah, the seller was from China. He probably took them from the factory. I don't know, but yeah. I don't endorse, yeah, I don't encourage stealing from the factory, but I mean, yeah, I don't know if they're stolen or not. Since the company shut down, I just suppose that Spin Master just gave these cars to their employees, because, well, I mean, they're not just gonna throw them away. So this is the Ensenada. And then here's written PK4. Now that, I actually don't know what that means, because this series I've never heard before. And next up, we got the Ludo Party Nano Super Tune, not Super Tune, Tune-Up Series. The Tune-Up Series, I do believe they were released somewhere in UK. That's why people know them. A few sellers on eBay actually have them. But yeah, very few, very hard to find. But don't worry, guys. We'll be getting to these real cars pretty soon. As you can see, there already, you can already see those guys are BMWs, real license models. Really nice. So this is part of the delivery service series or something like that. I don't know. This is that card I forgot its name earlier, but yeah, it's about pizza. This pizza themed vehicle. And since these are like really early production runs, concept things, they do have lots of defects here and there. Their engine has no problem, but as you can see, their paints, sometimes they do have a few chips here and there. Like this mullet right here, if you look on the back there. Yeah, right here is a massive problem to paint. But I mean, I don't really care that much because I got my hands on some unreleased nano speeds, so yeah. I mean, at the time, I loved nano speed way more than Hot Wheels, so yeah. Okay, now let's get to the good stuff. So these four cars are the ones I was really looking forward to when I saw this on eBay. So this is the Dodge Viper SRT, part of the Nano Muscle series. This was a never seen before vehicle. Never released, never announced. Well, sorta announced. I mean, because in the Nano Muscle package series, it was written that this one was supposed to come out until the company died, as you guys already know. So yeah, this one is very special. But as you can see here, the paint is already there's a lot of problems, minor problems here and there. The paint, it's not really perfect. But yeah. So yeah, it's a small Viper, pretty nice. Headlights, taillights, racing decals. And then we got this, I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a Dodge Charger. Yeah, it's a Dodge Charger. Probably also part of the Nano Muscle series, but I'm not sure. So as you can see here on the sides, we're in the Hemi. Here's the taillights. And yeah, purple looks really nice. So now we got these BMW series. I don't know what the series is called. I've never heard of Nanospeeds making BMWs, but yeah. So this is the Nanospeed BMW X6. In white, it's got headlights, grille details, and all that stuff, and the tail lights. And the windows painted, of course. These guys don't have interiors because, as you probably already knew, they have a pullback engine, so they don't have any space for that. And this is the BMW M3 with the headlights, grille details, and tail lights. So yeah, those are my Nanospeed vehicles. Yeah, forgotten toy cars. I mean, I don't think people will really remember these anymore. Just like some of these cars that I got over here. Look at these little monster truck things. Forgotten. So, yeah. Now I'm actually going to show you guys a few of my sets that I got. So, yeah, these are the main sets that were sold worldwide. So, this is the jumping set, where you can adjust the distance, and you use this ramp right here. So you pull the car back, and then you'll pretty much launch it for the jump. Hold on, let me show that again from this angle. So yeah, this jump set, I didn't really like it because if you don't have a carpet, it slides everywhere. And then we have the, hold on, not the Hot Wheels, what am I speaking? The Nanospeed launcher. This one launches up to 12 cars with the, as you can see here, this is a lane extender, but yeah. So here, the problem with this set is that it damages the cars a lot. So, what it pretty much does is, hold on, let me grab a Nanospeed that I don't care about that much. So, yeah, you got this PCH, and then, yeah, you pull it in, and then you do this, and then you launch it. So yeah, these can launch up to 12 cars, but it gets really messy. And, but these spikes under there, as you can see here, not very clearly, but they damage the car. So, that's the part that I don't like. And then there's this set, which, the car does a loop, and you can adjust the loop, like this. Hold on, actually. Yeah, like this. You can adjust the loop and how big of a gap there is. There was supposed to be a ring of fire, but, that one is, I lost a piece. But you see, the problem with this set is that the cars, here, it's not really well aligned, so it really nudges a lot, so... Yeah, as you can already tell by all these imperfections of Nanospeed sets, you can probably tell why Nanospeed died, but... Here is one of my favorite sets, the least problems I've ever met with. This is the Nano Triple Loop Stun Set. Pretty much has 3 loops, big loop, medium loop, small loop, and yeah. So, it's pretty simple, this set. You just take a car. Actually, let me pick a good car, because, like, some of these don't do very well on the track. Thanks to these aerodynamics. So, let's take this BMW M3 here. We're going to pull it back, and it's going to go through 3 loops. Then let's take this Mustang over here. We're going to pull it back, and it's going to do all 3 loops. So yeah, I really like these sets. This is very simple, but it works very well. I mean, there's no problems with this one, and yeah. You can even launch 2 cars at once if you're skillful enough. Actually, hold on. Let me retry that again. Yeah, I'm not very skillful at launching 2 cars at the same time, but, yeah. Because you see, the thing is that when you have bigger fingers, it's sort of hard to launch these cars. Because the trick is with these cars is that if your finger sticks to the car a little bit, you're gonna make it fail. Just like my life. Like this, yes. So yeah, that's about it for Nano Speed. So what do you guys think? Would you have loved if Nano Speed sticked around and to see these cars being mass produced? Or do you guys just like think, oh nah, I don't like pullback cars, I don't like non-diecast cars, or like, these cars are too small so I'm gonna lose them too easily? And do any of you guys actually remember having these Nano Speeds? Tell me in the comment section below. This video is 21 minutes long, and it's going to kill my Wi-Fi when I'm uploading this, so please, do leave a comment below.